Truth has 144 sides. Sound balancing is a therapeutic method that makes use of the frequencies produced by tuning forks to detect and correct distortions and imbalances within the biomagnetic energy field, or biofield, that surrounds the human body. It is a process that has been evolving since I first picked up a set of tuning forks and began incorporating them into my massage therapy practice in 1996. Sound balancing is based on the biofield anatomy hypothesis, the premise that our biofield, which extends approximately 5 feet to both sides of the body and 3 feet above the head and below the feet, is shaped like a torus, contains the record of all of our memories embedded as energy and information in standing waves within this structure. Just as the brain is compartmentalized with different areas responsible for different functions, so is the biofield, with specific areas holding information related to specific emotions, states of mind, and relationships. In addition to our memories, the biofield contains the blueprint that the physical body organizes itself around. Traumatic experiences on the physical, mental, and emotional levels give rise to pathological oscillations in the standing waves that act as a sort of noise in the signal and can cause a breakdown in the order, structure, and function of the physiology. The tuning forks are used like sonar. As they are combed or passed through the field, their changing overtones reflect in the terrain of the biofield. Blockages of flow and distortions in the field show up as a dissonance that is readily perceived by both the therapist and the client. In this way, they are used diagnostically. However, the coherent frequency of the forks also acts therapeutically in a very targeted way when the forks are held in specific areas of acute distortion, inducing greater order into the system. Over the 18 years of clinical practice, this method has shown itself to be beneficial for a wide range of symptoms: PTSD, anxiety, depression, pain, digestive disorders, vertigo, migraines, emotional discord, and more. It is gentle, non-invasive, simple, and efficient, and can be learned with relative ease. Its basic premise is that it assists the body and mind to relax out of habitual patterns of tension, imbalance, and stress response, and in doing so facilitates self-healing. While for the most part this process is subtle and gentle, it can also be surprisingly powerful. Readers should note from the outset that I have found a few situations where sound balancing is contraindicated, where a pacemaker, a pregnancy, or cancer is involved. Some sources cite metal screws, plates, and the like as contraindicated, but I have not found this to be a problem. Sound can reset the rhythms of the body, which can interfere with the work of a pacemaker, so those with a pacemaker should completely avoid this method of healing. Pregnancy is contraindicated because of the detoxing potential of the work. While most people do not have strong detox reactions, some do, and this is something you do not want to put a pregnant person through. Some weighted forks on tight shoulders or sore feet of a mother-to-be are fine, but a full sound balancing session of field combing, which I will describe later in this book, should be avoided. This potential for detoxification is the same reason why those with cancer should not undergo sound balancing work. In truth, I have not done a whole lot of work with people who have cancer, but I have found that the work I have done with those who have it has left them exhausted.